Okay, let's do a case study real quick. I already did a video on Nicole Fegan. I did a live stream on her. Um, what I revealed in the live stream is Nicole Fegan. If you check out her Instagram, all you got to do is type in the at sign and then her last name Fegan Law, and her Instagram will pop out. What she is, is what you call a converted mud shark. And I will expand on that in a little bit, but let's just read the information. Nicole Fegan, YSL attorney arrested on gang charges, has been released on a $40,000 bond. According to AJC News, Atlanta police confirmed Nicole Fegan was taken into custody in Gwinnett County and brought to the Fulton County Jail on charges of participating in criminal street gang activity and criminal solicitation to commit the offense of tampering with evidence. She was released on a $40,000 bond Friday night, her attorney said. And with the tampering of evidence, when if anybody followed me on the live stream or on the video that I did before the live stream on the incident, basically she was caught allegedly when she was representing somebody. Apparently, one of the dudes that she knew, and I would just leave it at that, one of the dudes that she knew was part of it, and they had caught her allegedly calling the dude saying, "Yo, they about to arrest you," and then another call of her saying, "Yo, you got to throw your whole phone away." Now, I concluded for her to even be so even caught up is she was clearly fornicating with one of those dudes on the side. Clearly, you know what I mean? For her to be that involved, right? Now, when I tell you the type of person she is, everybody kind of went through her Instagram and found out that she be rapping, right? Singing rap lyrics, talking about what to do if you were dating a street ninja. I'm gonna show you some of these videos that she has. But apparently it's on site, already has a compilation of some of the stuff that she does, some of the things that she participates in ninjadom. Now, before I show you the videos of the participation in ninjadom that I'm going to call it here, understand this. She is a converted mud shark, meaning she didn't grow up a mud shark. She became a mud shark. All right. So that means she had a normal life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as she got a taste of street wood, and this is very common, people don't pick up on this stuff. When she got a taste of street wood, which is most likely she got a taste of street wood in college. I got to look up what college she went to. I don't know what college she went to. Once she got a taste of street wood in college, she never looked back. Meaning, even though even if I know girls like that, they had a taste of street wood, and what happens when they have a taste of street wood? Not all of them fully convert to the dark side, so to speak. What happens is they make sure once they graduate or during college, but usually after they graduate, they make sure they retain a job where, or a profession or a career where they're around street ninjas. Whether it be she becomes a lawyer, meaning she becomes a CEO, meaning, or if she becomes a lawyer and attorney, she makes sure she only represents black clients. She makes sure she works as a nurse, or she works as a she works as a community activist, right, in the inner city, or she becomes a teacher in the inner city. You'd be like, why do you want to do that all of a sudden? Or she becomes a prison guard in certain cities, but they're gonna choose a job where they have some kind of access to street ninjas. So they could have a whole life in the suburbs, back at home and everything, and you'll never know. But when you find out where she works, she seems to be always around street ninjas and black people in general. And you're just like, well, that's because she had a taste of street wood. And she's always going to make sure she's around that kind of environment. That's what I call when we're calling somebody like that a converted mud shark, because people were shocked to find out that like the baby that she recently has is it's not mixed, right? I'm like, no, girls like that be living double. When you talk about converted mud sharks, girls like that be living double lives, dog. Meaning her parents might not even know that she represents ninjas on the regular. So girls like that, women like that, be living double lives. Right. So here we have her rapping to some lyrics here.
Profile, I beat the verdict. Every time we plead not guilty in the first place. I love my
So she has, if anybody that looks through her Instagram, like you see up top, Fegan Law, it's basically all of her pictures is her around rappers, street ninjas, black people in general. You know what I'm saying? But but not like regular black people. I'm talking about hood ninjas. This is what her profile and her stuff is. basically surrounded by, right?
You know, there is nothing better.
And here, this is her talking in her fake black accent, her black accent, I like to call it.
Better than when you walk out of the gas station and somebody be like, "Are you Nicole?" And you know, real shit, the world I live in, I don't even be one to claim myself sometimes. But then when he's like, you might not remember because it was a long time ago, but you got me out of jail, that makes you feel good. You know, there is nothing.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, guys. This is embarrassing, man. Right here. This comment right here. Black people love clear people who behave like this. Facts. Now, I had problems with teachers growing up and all this stuff, but I would say in the top 5 type of people that I had problems with, kind of like that, it was particularly women that would do stuff like this, because they that would be in my top 5. And then there'll be some dudes that act like that, and I would give them shit for it, but it would be on some playful shit. But they would never. It's like when they did stuff like that, I would never buy it. You know what I mean? This is for guys, but particularly when women would do stuff like this with that fake hood black accent because they hang around black people, like I would never. I'd be like, she a goofy. She a goofy. I would literally. I had respect for, like, there'll be some white girls that I knew that did not act like that. And low key, I actually respected them for staying who they were, even though if they had even if they were surrounded by ninjas. You know what I mean? But that was rare. You know, I actually had respect for white girls like that. I knew one white girl in my middle school. Well, shit, I'm kind of snitching on her. She never folded. She never folded. I had to respect that. Anyways, I got another video to show you of her. This is how you know this is a goofy bitch. This is a goofy bitch right here. I'm about to show you how goofy this bitch is. Hold on for a second. Let me expand the video. Right here. This video right here of her. Now notice what she's doing. She thinks she's trying to act like a hood straggle. So to mimic the hood straggle, she shows up on a live stream talking about how to represent a hood ninja in public. And what she does is come out not as herself. She comes out wearing a straggle shower cap. A straggle shower cap to show that she's down. Right? Let's take a listen to her advice.
If you're messing with a man that's in the street, then you need to understand the position you play. If you're sitting there and you're getting nice dinners, you're getting some shoes, you might be getting a purse, and when shit gets fucked up, you're down too. You might have a minor setback, but you're going to have a major comeback. Another thing is, you don't need to be sitting there asking who he's talking to and whether or not he's cheating. He's not cheating. And frankly, you don't need to ask him what he's doing anyway, because you already know he's not doing shit. Instead, you need to be Googling some shit to talk to him about so that he can get his mind off his situation. Another thing is, you don't need to get all in your feelings and lose your self-esteem, and you don't want to be confident. You think he might be one. If you're messing with a man that's in the street.
Yeah, bitch like that. This is what you call what Corey Holcomb called that dude. You want to she one of those safari type bitches. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, this is the bitch that like to go to the jungle and stuff, and she thinks she can communicate with the animals. Hey man, this like, no, this is a chimpanzee, and this is the mother, and they're actually very kind. This is an old Corey Holcomb joke right here, when he was talking about this white dude that decided to live in the hood, basically, after his second marriage with a black woman. Oh my god! When I saw this video of her in a shower cap trying to talk about how to represent street ninjas, I laughed so hard on my live stream I almost fell out my chair. Just look at them, I'm like, this girl a goofy. This girl a goofball. Now, what's interesting is, though, I'll say this with girls like that, in my experience, if you see like particularly a white girl or a Latina female that acts that way, but you don't buy it, usually they'll leave you alone quick. Meaning, if you don't entertain it, she'll leave you alone. She'll leave you alone if you don't entertain it. But you know, ninjas, they be falling for it every time. They be like, she dances with black kids. She got me out of jail. She talks just like us. She can dance. The bar is so low. The bar is embarrassingly low.